Merena Rademaker and Kimberley Robson are New Zealand's top two rhythmic gymnasts, but both came to the sport with different backgrounds.
Well, I first started out in artistic gymnastics and then I got an injury in my wrist, so I changed to rhythmic.
I started off when I was a ballet dancer, and then I really wanted to start gymnastics, and then my mum found someone that knew of this sport called Rhythmic, and we'd never heard of it before, so I went along to a session and started from there.
And it's from there that the girls' careers have taken off in leaps and bounds, with a lot of hard work and dedication.
At the moment we train around 6 times a week for about 4 hours each session.
Spending up to 4 hours a day in the gymnasium, there's a lot of different facets of the sport which the girls work on.
First hour and a half is just warming up and preparation and that kind of work. Then we come out onto the mat and do just body work and balances and that kind of thing. And then for the rest of the time we do just keep running routines.
Although it's a sport that obviously takes up a lot of their time, it's also a sport that both girls are clearly passionate about.
My favourite part would definitely be the competing and the performance side of things, and also the travelling. It's a big up.
And luckily for the girls, they've just been able to add a few more international stamps in their passports.
The trip to Europe was an amazing experience. It was like a 3.5-week tour. We went to 3 different countries. We went to Czechoslovakia, Poland and Belgium. We spent a week in each country. We'd train during the week and then compete in the weekends. So we got to meet lots of new people, new gymnasts, new judges. Yeah, it was amazing.
But it wasn't just about gaining international experience. The girls were there to compete and represent New Zealand.
We're over in Europe to try to get some marks for the Commonwealth Games. So we went to 3 different competitions, one in Belgium, one in Czech Republic and one in Poland. And they were all really great experience. So.
The girls say they exceeded their own expectations at the first meet in Belgium, picking up a 4th and a 5th. But they say the biggest thrill was competing against some of the world's best rhythmic gymnasts.
The Baltic Cup in Poland, we got to compete as side Olympians, watch the Olympic champion group, senior international group, which was absolutely amazing. And I mean, it's different to watching it on video or seeing it on TV. Being there in real life.
Well, the experience of competing with Olympians in itself is pretty amazing, and finding out different cultures, different ways in which they train, and yeah, it was pretty overwhelming.
But now back on home soil and back in their home gym of Olympia, the girls have their sights firmly set on the season ahead.
At the moment I'm working towards retaining my title at the New Zealand Championships, which are in September up in Hamilton, and then I'm looking at working towards the trial for the Commonwealth Games, which is in the March, and yeah, so if I get there ultimately, hopefully I do, 2010 Commonwealth Games.
Well, we have to get a certain mark at this trial to be selected for the Commonwealth Games, so it's going to be hard, but yeah, at the moment we're only at the start of our season, so we've still got, the rest of the year to build up.
So with their minds set on the Commonwealth Games in India next year, the girls will continue to juggle training and the busy lives they lead outside the gymnasium too.
It's quite hard. I also have a part-time job as well, so I have to balance that, but sometimes we come in during school time and stuff, during lunch hours and that kind of thing, and that makes up the hours.
It's really hard, but I suppose with the sport it's taught me to be organised and more disciplined, so I plan my day and that's how I get everything done, because I know I don't have any extra time to do it, so yeah, no, it's definitely taught me discipline, so that's how I get everything done, I suppose.
But as difficult as it may be at times, no doubt these girls will be bending over backwards and jumping through hoops to make the Commonwealth Games team next year.